Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we made it to Kakariko Village, and this time, we're going to be exploring the Kakariko Village graveyard. And seeing everything there is to do here. It's not that dramatic, it's just a cemetery. Well, actually, I guess the cemetery is pretty dramatic. First things first, we want to equip our bottle, and lift this rock. As you can see, a bunch of bugs under it. Want to catch one? Put a bug in a bottle. You can release it by pressing C. This kind of bug prefers to live in small holes in the ground. Which explains why they were living under a rock and not a small hole in the ground. Rest in peace. Here lie the souls of those who swore fealty to the royal family of Hyrule. The Sheikah, guardians of the royal family and founders of Kakariko, watch over these spirits in their eternal slumber. Sheikah are really just like a mysterious force. Hello, child.
Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described on the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dumpy the Gravekeeper all day. But with my cute face, I'm not heart-pounding at all, am I?
Nope. Definitely not. And you're not terrifying at all. What sign are you talking about? This one? Heart-pounding grave-digging tour. Okay. From 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., I almost said 11, I can count. Hyrule time, Dampé the Gravekeeper. That implies that there are time zones in this game. Awesome. So normally we'd be able to touch the graves and move them back.
Don't cause trouble. I'll tell Dampé.
Yeah, this kid will not let us, so during the day, we're out of luck on that front. If we take the bugs we caught over here to this little hole in the ground where they like to live. Okay, you can rebottle them, so I'm gonna do that. In the 3DS version, you actually can't rebottle them, but yeah, this is a good way to have infinite bugs in the Nintendo 64 version. They will dig out a gold Skulltula. You see a small mound of soft soil here. I do. I also see a gold Skulltula token. That's number 11. Alright. Well on the way to 100. We'll be there in no time. Probably 3 or 4 more episodes. By my count. By my estimation. Alright. What we're really here for is this. If we read this grave... Royal Composer Brothers, Sharp the Elder, rest in peace. And from the grave will rise Poe of the Graveyard? If you stare at it with Z targeting, it will disappear. Yeah, so whenever you're fighting ghosts, you don't want to Z target them. They will just vanish and not let you hit them. So how we're gonna fight this guy is not doing that. They can't be stunned by Deku Nuts either. Come out again, please. Yeah, they do take some serious knockback. Anyway, Sharp is dead. Yeah! You killed me! Good. Unbelievable! Oh, what? You're not one of Ganondorf's men, are you? Because of my role as a ghost, I had to act like that. I apologize. Now then, let me introduce myself. Ahem. I am one of the ghostly composer brothers of Kakariko Village. All the people in this village are born to serve the royal family of Hyrule. We brothers also serve the royal family, and were assigned to study the hereditary mystic powers of the family. Though we never could figure out the power of the Triforce, we had almost completed our study of controlling time with the tones of ocarinas. Actually, we did complete that study. We would have been famous if that hateful Ganondorf had not tried to steal our results. We could never let him reap the fruits of our research. That's why we gave our lives to protect the secret. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. I've never seen that dialogue before, though. That's cool. I just knew you could fight them. I didn't actually know of, like, what they said afterwards. We read this one. Flat the Younger. And here's another one. I'm willing to bet he will also take 4 hits. Flat, come on. Let me dispatch you, please. I'm using my fancy Let's Play talk and everything. Come on. Yes. There we go. Flat is dead. Basically just corner pose. They won't be able to do jack shit if you do. Yeah, I'm dead again! What? You again? Somehow, you remind me of Princess Zelda. Since you may have some connection with the royal family, I will tell you a little more of our tale. Back then, people called us great composers because of the many musical masterpieces we wrote. But we brothers were not just composers. We had a mission to analyze the mysterious powers of Hyrule's royal family. Our names would be a part of Hyrule's history if we could complete our research. We kept our study extremely secret until we completed it. To tell the truth, each of us was studying a different song, one to summon the sun and another to summon the moon. If you were really sent by a member of the royal family, I will tell you about the results of our study. We inscribed it on the royal tombstone. As a messenger of the royal family, you should show your royal credentials on top of the Triforce mark. Do you want to hear what I said again? No, but thanks for the hint. You don't need to fight Sharp and Flat to do this, but they do give you lore, and I think that's cool. We're on top of the Triforce mark, and our royal credentials are as follows. Hole. Royal family's tomb. The enemy music started right away. That put me on guard, okay. This place is full of skeletons and bats. These are called keys. They just sort of fly around. Occasionally they'll swoop down to hurt you, but you can just shoot them with your slingshot and kill them. Sometimes they'll drop recovery hearts. Yeah, this place is full of skeletons. It feels like the tomb of like a noble royal family would probably be cleaned up a little. But, not in this instance. Yeah, that one dropped 3 hearts. Yeah, they can drop a ridiculous amount of them even. Oh, okay, I accidentally stunned him instead of shooting him. I'll take it. Now that that room is cleared, we can move on to the next. This is a mini dungeon, but it's really only like 2.5 rooms, so don't worry too much about it. In here, the scariest enemy, arguably in the series. They stun you as soon as they see you, and I don't want to see what happens if they grab you. Okay, well, that's what happens when they grab you. You can kill them, but they are very strong and you're better off just avoiding them. There we go, I killed one of them at least. Once you kill them, the rest of the re-deads in the room will just gravitate towards them, which will give you your chance to escape if you, like, did take that route. You can also just go around them largely, though. Those things are terrifying, though. They gave me nightmares as a kid. Here we are. The Royal Tombstone. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. This isn't Navi. Navi's text is always blue. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. Keep the sun song in your heart. How did I mess it up? What? Okay. outside. It's nighttime now. You've learned the sun song. Restless souls wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the sun song. That is a hint that the sun song can be used as more than just a way to change it from night to day. However, that is its main focus, so that's why I recommended not doing the things in the order that I'm doing them in the Let's Play. If we do this now, if I can just get it right, there we go. Playing the sun song while in a room with undead enemies will stun them all, allowing you a chance to either attack them like this, which will unstun them, so be careful in the case of redeads because you can't stun them with Deku Nuts. It will also just give you a chance to get away from them, so that's what I'd recommend because redeads don't really even drop anything useful. And they take like 8 hits to kill. Yeah. We have the sun song now. And we have a way to deal with undead enemies pretty effectively. Let's go. It's now nighttime in the graveyard. Specifically, it's nighttime at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. So Dampé is out now. Okay. Before we talk to Dampé, though, there's a few more things to do. So I'm gonna do those things. Between the last row of graves and the royal family's tomb, we want to find the 4th tomb from the left, which I believe is this one. I'm gonna grab it and pull it back. Yeah. Dampé is a lot more lax regarding graves, so... Okay, that wasn't the right one. Oh, yes, it was. I see the hole in it. Poe did come out of there, so as you can see, Z targeted it. It instantly became invisible. Whatever, I don't need to fight this. Yes, I do. Okay, there we go. Poes take 4 hits with the Kokiri sword. That feels ridiculous. You can capture Poes in the bottle. There's no real use for this now. You can use them to heal you, but... whatever, who cares? We are getting a lot of blue rupees by doing this, but I still haven't gotten the right grave. Luckily, Dampé just doesn't care, and also the Poes won't target Dampé because he's an innocent civilian. There we go, this one. I just can't count. Oh my god, I'm using all the 1.0 stuff, so that means you jump and whenever you get near the graves, and it makes it really hard to enter them. Future releases past 1.0, like, the graves do not have that sort of collision, so you can just fall into them, but in this version, a little bit of a pain in the ass. The only thing in here is a redead. We have the sun song. Took me 10 minutes, but I finally got it. I'm going to do a thing where I have a notepad so I know exactly what notes to play for every song, but in this instance, like, I did not really just have the time to write it down, so, yeah. There we go. Redead is redead.
What would Saria say if we told her we're going to save Hyrule?
Who knows? Who asked? Not me. Alright. Now that it's dead, we want to stand on these steps and play the sun song again. Playing with the C-stick isn't easy. In this giant chest, a heart piece. We've collected 2 pieces in total. Yeah, that's nice. 2 out of 36. Feels like I'm taking the, like, mystique out of the pieces of heart when I tell you exactly how many there are, doesn't it? Next grave we want to pull back is this one with the 3 flowers in front of it. At least this one has some sort of landmark to make it more notable. God, jumping in these sucks. In here, We can't do anything with the wall back there right now, but there is this chest, and in opening it, we get ourselves a free Hylian shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield, then equip it with A. As I said, we can now equip the Hylian shield, but as you can see, it is way too big. Link cannot use it on his arm. Instead, it basically serves as a shield only to things that are directly above Link. This will have its uses later, but for now, I'm gonna stick with the Deku shield. And the worst has been saved for last. Hello, Dampe.
Hey kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dampe the Gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dampe the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave-digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole.
Yes. Blue rupee. Okay. Basically, we want to wait for Dampe to get to every single one of these patches of soil and have him dig in them. There is a, I know the exact odds. There's a 10% chance that he will dig up a heart piece. Luckily, you are guaranteed the heart in one of the first 15 locations where Dampe digs, and each dig only costs 10 rupees. As long as you have the adult wallet and have it full, you're guaranteed to get this if you only have him dig in the correct spots. And Zelda Dungeon does have a useful map, so you know exactly where it's okay for him to dig.
Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole.
Yes. 1 rupee. Awesome. At least he does dig up rupees occasionally, so, like, you know what you're getting, but, this guy is the bane of speedruns. Speedrunners hate this guy.
Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole.
Yes.
Nope, nothing here.
Okay, but was my spacing off and now it'll work, or was there actually just nothing there? Nope, there's literally nothing there. Okay. As soon as you enter the graveyard, while Dampe is here, I believe, it already sets exactly what is in each individual spot, so, yeah. Dampe, come here a little faster, buddy.
Do you want me to dig here?
Yes.
Nope, nothing here.
Okay. 1 rupee. Hell yeah. I love that it plays like a cheerful, happy jingle even when you only get a single rupee. It is a little maddening in a speedrun, like 100% speedruns, when you have to wait for this guy. There we go. Okay, I got that pretty fast, all things considered. That's our 3rd heart piece. I want to play for you a quip of a quip? No, I'm not Spider-Man. I want to leave you a clip of Penny Snapcube playing this game where Dampe dug up the piece of heart on the first try, and she didn't realize why this was a big deal.
Stop, talk to me. Talk to me, please. Oh, shit! Whoa! Badass! Yay!
Speedrunners hate her for this one simple trick. Yeah. So, this is a permanently missable piece of heart. If Dampe digs it up and then you leave without grabbing it, he will never dig it up again, making it permanently missable. This was fixed in the 3DS version, but it was replaced with a glitch where you can instead repeatedly pick up the same piece of heart. So, this is broken in every version. I hear a gold Skulltula. I don't know where it is, but it's not in my note, so I have to assume it's not too important. Actually, I think I do know where it is. Let me guess. Up there. Probably. We can't get that yet. Alright. Well, far as I know, That's everything there is to do in the graveyard. Okay, I was expecting that to take a lot longer than it did, honestly. But I won't complain about having it done faster. While Dompe is awake, we can head into his little hut and read his diary. The Gravekeeper's diary is here. Do you want to read it? Yes.
When I dug a hole, I found the treasure that stretches, boing, and shrinks, boing. It's so fun, I'll never give it to anybody.
Cool. Good for him. I love that this terrifying music plays in here. It's not terrifying, but it's a little unsettling. Is this the same music that played in the Great Deku Tree? I think it is. Okay. Cool. Well, with that is all the stuff I wanted to deal with within Kakariko Village. Next time on The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Sorry, there's more side content to do. We're going to be heading back to Lon Lon Ranch because Talon has returned. See you guys then.